Yo. What up, fellas, ladies? It's your boy, Youngest in Charge, coming to y'all today with another motherfucking video. I appreciate everybody tapped in with me on Instagram, on my Signal, on my Telegram, and on my Facebook, and on my YouTube channel. Make sure you guys, if you guys didn't know how to contact me, just check out my YouTube bio. I got all my contact links in there. That way you guys will be able to reach me on any platform. All our services still in effect. We got new pre-mades we've offered. They're strictly for getting the iPhones. They come built with two AUs. The normal pre-mades come built with the two AUs and a rental primary. So it's basically just like a silver package. The standard pre-mades, which are $350, are basically the silver package with a digital ID and SSN card instead of the physical like with the silver package. But guys, you got those, both pre-made standard ones and regular iPhone ones. The iPhone ones are only $200. They're cheaper. I made it cheaper so you guys, have more ROI when you're going to get those iPhones. Also have GMB University. We also have Bill Pay. I don't know if you guys knew about that. Promoted it heavy in my last channel. I guess I haven't spoke on it as much, but we still have some coming in every month. That's basically if you guys need your rent paid or any bills you have paid, then you guys can just hit me up. We have CPN credit cards that we use to pay the bills, and we charge 50% of the bill total. So we can, kind of use those same CCs we use for trade lines. So it's kind of an easy way for us to maximize the shit we're getting with the CPs that we have, all the CPNs we're using. It's kind of a way for us to maximize all our profits. It helps us use the CCs we get. That way when we, offer you guys trade lines, they have good history, good payment history, all that shit. So make sure you guys tap in on that service if you guys need that. The GMB University, if you're trying to catch new waves, which is what this video might be about, or is going to be about. And then any pre-made services, pre-made CPN services for apartments, cars, anything like that. Make sure you guys tap in for that. Today, I just wanted to discuss being able to catch waves, y'all. So in this game, catching waves is like hella important, bro. Like if you can't catch the wave before it comes, you're not going to make that much money. The only way you guys are going to be able to catch waves is if you are in Telegram chats, Signal chats, WhatsApp, or the dark web. You're not going to find any wave that's still going to be able for you to run it up off of, usually on YouTube. It just depends on the YouTuber. I'm not going to say no YouTuber has any real sauce out there, but most of them, depending on how big the channel is. You see, my channel was, even my last one was under 5K subs. It was never that big. That's why I could talk about the shit I do. But when you see all these YouTubers with, 50,000 subscribers or more, you got to realize that they're monetized and YouTube heavily watches those channels. They're not making those channels to give you game. They're making those channels to get paid from YouTube. You got to understand that. And YouTube will censor a lot of videos if they put any real information in there. Like the iPhone play. They took my shit down. I don't get paid off YouTube. I never have. So my YouTube is strictly for giving game. You see what I'm saying? But the bigger YouTubers, a lot of people would think because it's a bigger YouTuber that they're giving real game. But nah, the bigger the YouTuber is, the less game they have. And it's the same with it's the same on Telegram and Signal. Like, don't be fooled by big Telegram channels that have a bunch of members. Like usually that 9 times out of 10, that's gonna be the fake one, because you guys gotta remember, this is not fucking Walmart. This is literally, CPNs and scam related shit, bro. It shouldn't be a big ass storefront. That's how you know somebody faking. Because if they got a big ass storefront advertising illegal shit, you should know that it's a fraud. It's fake. You feel me? Depending on how big they are. Now you see, I keep, everything low key. You see what I'm saying? Even on the videos, I use code words. You don't see me flashing too much like just crazy shit, bro. Like, it's just a way to move, y'all. When you're doing certain shit, it's a way to move. That's how you can tell who really doing shit and who really not. Because a lot of niggas already have money from fucking whatever they did. They got a settlement, or, they got some inheritance. And then they're on YouTube, telling you they did this. That's the biggest scam that you guys got to be aware of. People that didn't get their money from what they say they got their money from. And when people are saying they got their money from this, that, and the third, but they're so flashy with it, you can tell they're lying. That's how they got their money, guys. So be careful with who you guys trust, who you're, trying to network with. Usually when it's a bigger channel, that means, it's a lot more sus. You feel me? Because how do you have such a big channel and you're, giving real game? You feel me? YouTube would have been shut you down. Like they shut my last channel down. Why do you think they shut my last channel down? Because I was giving game. I was dropping real sauce. That's why they shut my channel down. You see what I'm saying? If you was giving real sauce, the same thing on Telegram. You see they shut down all the Telegram channels, all the plug channels, a lot of the CPNs, the credit channels, they shut them down because they're giving real game. If the channel wasn't giving real game or doing anything wrong, then the channel would be up. That's why you see all these channels that are still up, because they're not giving real game, y'all. So just be careful with who you trust, who you like, you know, who you try to network with. Make sure you guys are in the right spots. Make sure you guys get in Telegram chats. That's the biggest place that you're going to be able to find waves before they get burnt out. Because by the time somebody posts that shit on YouTube, you know, it's a good example, the Chase Bank glitch. Y'all remember the Chase Bank glitch that happened like, I think it was like a year ago. Remember, y'all probably all heard about that shit on Instagram or like on YouTube or some shit. You probably heard about it on Instagram. But that's what I'm saying. Once some shit hits Instagram, you're done for. It's burnt out. And you saw it. Once it hit Instagram, that shit was over with in like a day. The next day, people were saying it wasn't working no more. That's how quick Instagram or YouTube will burn the method out. Another thing about those big channels, that's another thing about the big channels, I tell you. They burn sauce out, bro. You need to find somebody who's low-key. Usually the low-key nigga is the one who's getting the most money. Low-key niggas are the ones always getting the most money. You see what I'm saying? I don't know if y'all heard about Freeway Rick Ross, bro. Go watch his interviews. He's a smart dude. But that nigga was making $3 million a day dressed like a fucking hobo, a bum, a homeless dude. That's how he evaded the feds so long. You see what I'm saying? The smartest niggas that's actually getting money usually be more low-key, you know what I'm saying? They're not so upfront about certain shit. You see what I'm saying? So just keep that in mind, y'all. A lot of the real sauce that you're going to find on the internet, it's not going to be a bunch of followers there. It's going to be small, networked, very selective on who's allowed in. That's why I kick people out of my channel so much. I tell y'all, don't hit me up. I'm selective about who I let in. This is not just some, you know, everybody join. I'm not looking to build no social media following off this shit. This is strictly for the people who are trying to network and do business, bro. It's not some, you know, middle school class to me. You feel me? This is strictly sauce. Guys, keep that in mind when you're looking for networks and resources where you guys can find information on this shit. My university is a good place you can start shit like that, because the sauce is always going to be there. You know what I'm saying? So if somebody discovers a wave, we'll post it in there first. You see what I'm saying? Compared to if somebody posts it on Instagram, all the blogs pick it up. Now everybody knows about it. Everybody goes, tries it. Then the bank realizes like, oh my God, this is what's happening. And then boom, method burnt out. That's how methods get burnt out. So keep that in mind, you guys. Just wanted to let you guys know that. Not bad, y'all. So make sure you guys tap in with your boy. Make sure you is safe while you out there stacking that pay. All right, and if you need a motherfucking bag and you ready to take your life, you gotta tap in with the Get Money Boys. You know what I'm saying? The Get Money Boys, because we gonna get you right, all right? It is your boy Youngest in Charge. I'll see you niggas in the next video, and you ladies, appreciate you guys' support. Tap in on the channels, all right? Gang!